Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Erika and I'm going to be reading you my new story that I created for Easter for Muffin and for you guys because it's just fun creating stories. It's called TWIZZLER'S Twisted Dozen by Erika, which is me, and Gemini created the pictures but I did the words. So just so you know, it's not a bubbly story, okay? But I like it. I don't know if you guys are going to like it, and I don't know if Muffin's going to like it, but I know she doesn't like the picture. So, with that being said, let's get into the story. In the cozy kitchen, Maggie paints each egg with care, with big green eyes and thick dark lashes and curly chocolate hair. Beside her sits Franny, a bright orange cat with a curious gaze, as rosy cheeks glow while they work through the afternoon haze. And I made sure that you can zoom in on the pictures and see them better. Maggie adds a final touch of sparkling shimmering pink, while Franny watches closely from the edge of the kitchen sink. But with a sudden wiggle, Franny bumps the bottle's side, sending glitter pink paint flowing in a messy, glowing tide. Uh-oh. Maggie spots the empty jar and knows just what to do. She heads out to the craft room to find a shade that's new. She leaves her fuzzy orange friend to guard the messy floor, stepping quickly through the hallway and out the kitchen door. Franny swishes her orange tail to sweep the sparkling pink, but stops when the shadow flickers right beside the kitchen sink. A white bunny named TWIZZLER with big floppy ears and a red bitty eyes peers through. Oh no, my battery's gonna die. Peers through the window glass, giving Franny a sharp surprise. He wears a pickle-green hat and a waistcoat with purple stripes and gold, with curly whiskers twitching as his mission is bravely told. I've come to collect the eggs, he says, with a wide-toothy grin, but Franny gives a warning hiss and refuses to let him in. Okay, let me plug my charger in real quick before... Here, I'll go ahead and... Oh, bless you, Mama! I'm sorry, bless you! I'm sorry! Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. You okay? Sneezy? He's okay, Sneezy? You okay? Did y'all guys hear her sneezing? Isn't she just the cutest? Okay, I got my laptop charged now. Oh, I got it plugged in, so. Step aside, TWIZZLER snaps with a playful, choppy bite. I'm the Easter Bunny, and I need those eggs tonight. If you don't hand them over, little Maggie gets some treats. He wiggles his curly whiskers as he plots his sugary feet. But Franny isn't moved by his green hat or golden trim. She arches her orange back and hisses loudly at him. She thinks he's just a thieving rat and doesn't want to play, determined to keep the bunny and his empty threats away. Ooh, he's a creepy looking bunny, ain't he? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I really don't like bunnies. A little backstory here. I had a bunny when I was a kid, and I was very disappointed because I remember my grandma and her boyfriend picked me up from school. I think I was in first grade, kindergarten. I think it was kindergarten, honestly. And they were like, "We have a surprise for you." And I was like, "Oh, is it a Barbie?" Because that's all that was ever on my mind was Barbie. And they're like, "No, it's not a Barbie," because I had Barbies. And they're like, "No, it's not a Barbie. It's a bunny." And I named it freaking Baby Bop. And that Baby Bop was a freaking nightmare. And Baby Bop because I was a Barney fanatic. But anyways, TWIZZLER'S bitty red eyes begin to burn with their glowing light. He grits his teeth and snaps his fingers with all of his bunny might. "You might regret this," he warns her with a sharp and final glare, before whispering a cold goodbye into the kitchen air. A cloud of shimmering glitter swirls around his pickle-green hat as Franny twitches her nose and wonders where he's at. With sudden ticklish sneeze, she watches the bunny bust, until nothing remains of TWIZZLER'S but a pile of sparkling dust. Ooh, creepy, evil-looking bunny. Maggie skips back to the kitchen with a fresh sparkling pink, ready to finish her masterpiece right beside the sink. Franny nuzzles her leg, so happy her friend is back in the room, while the afternoon sun chases away the lingering gloom. But the orange cat keeps one eye on the pile of sparkling dust, watching the spot on the floor with a look of deep mistrust. She glares at the shimmering powder and stays on high alert, sure that the bunny in the green hat might return to do some hurt. Yeah, if I was that cat, I would have swept that shit away. Just saying, Muffin. If there's ever any evil bunnies, okay? If there's ever any evil bunnies, what do? Yes. We put them in the garbage disposal if we had one, but we don't have one. So what do we do with them? Yeah, okay, we'll just give them to Amber and Brandy, my cousins, because I don't want no damn bunnies. But anyways, the moon hangs high, with Maggie is tucked in fast and deep, with Franny curled beside her feet in a soft and silent sleep. In the kitchen, sparkling dust begins to swirl and glow as Twizzler appears to strike a nasty, vengeful blow. He hummed a wicked tune over the egg so bright and fair, casting a sneaky, glowing spell into the midnight air. With an evil giggle, he watches his dark magic bloom, then vanishes once more, leaving shadows in the room. That damn bunny. That's all I gotta say is that damn bunny. And when I was writing this, like, I was kind of scared. Maggie skips to Sunday school with Franny by her side. With a dozen painted eggs and a heart full of pride, she carries her basket to the church for the big Easter game, while the teacher hides the treasures, each one looking the same. But as the hunt begins under the morning sun's glow, Maggie's sparkling eggs start to change and to grow. A strange pickle-green mist begins to rise from the shell as TWIZZLER'S nasty revenge casts its mischievous spell. I can't ever say that word. Oh man, that damn bunny. Maggie and Franny scour the grass for every hidden prize, while friends reach for the sparkling eggs with wonders in their eyes. But as each small hand grabs a shell of Maggie's special batch, the children vanish into air with every single snatch. Maggie finds her final egg, the one of shimmering pink, and as she lifts it from the clover, she's gone before a blink. Franny stands alone and lost, her tail a worried flick, until she hears a monster laugh a cruel and magic trick. Oh no. High within the leafy branches, TWIZZLER sits and sneers, giggling in the pickle-green as Franny's Maggie disappears. The bunny watches from above with a wicked, toothy grin, ready for the nasty game of mischief to begin. TWIZZLER drops down from the branch with a sharp and wicked glare as Franny hisses, "Give her back into the morning air." He gets right in her furry face and snaps his rigged buck teeth, with a darkness in his red eyes, a sneer from underneath. Ooh. I swear, I really don't like bunnies, and they just look so creepy. I mean, like, on Easter, they do look cute, but bunnies are evil. And I know my best friend has one, but I don't trust them damn bunnies. That's all I gotta say. "This is all your fault," he spits with a nasty, jagged snap. "You should have given me those eggs before I set my trap. But now it's too late for them. The magic has been spun. Maggie and the rest are mine, and I have finally won." Franny's orange fern burned hot like a flickering, angry flame as she realized she must play the bunny's wicked game. "What can I do to save her?" she asked with a steady glare, while TWIZZLER spins in circles and tosses his arm in the air. "Magic to my ear," she cries with a shrill and monster-like cheer, as the sunny churchyard faces and the sky starts to crack and tear. The world twists in a land where the grass is pickle-green hue, and TWIZZLER stands as the boss with a dark and vengeful view. Whoa. That's just creepy. Like, I can't handle that damn bunny, and I don't know where I came up with TWIZZLER. I mean, like, I was thinking of, like, Tricks Are for Kids cereal. And then I was like, well, I don't like TWIZZLER candy, so let's go for TWIZZLER. And that's when I came up with the name. And it's just like, I don't know. And as for the green and purple, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I mean, like, I've been giving my little animal characters like little hats, like little pimp hats and stuff. So I mean, like, that's kind of like the vibe I was going for. And then like leprechaun season and all, and then technically Easter's in April this year, so it's just like, I don't know, he got like that Rumpelstiltskin kind of vibe. And I think it's funny how they put Erika on it. That's my name, and Erika's not even in the story. But I just thought that was funny. In the dark dimension, TWIZZLER rules with a wicked hopping lead, as children paint 1,000 eggs with a look of quite dread. He bounces on the table, spilling sparkly pink in a messy, sticky flood, laughing as the little ones work through the glitter and the mud. "This game will never end," he cries with a shrill and jagged cheer, while Franny spots her her Maggie and runs to draw her near. But the pickle-green grass is sharp and razors cut and at her paws as the factory traps hums loudly with its cold and magic claws. Uh-oh. That damn bunny. I mean, like, that's like the catchphrase for the story is that damn bunny. I don't trust that damn bunny. That's all I gotta say. And you know, like the super white bunnies, they usually have like red eyes and they're just like super creepy to me. But whatever. Franny sees the children trapped in a factory cold, dark light, painting thousands of Easter eggs with faces pale and white. Twizzler is the master here, the boss of the cruel trap, bouncing on tables with a jagged, toothy snap. He spills the sparkling pink paint and laughs with wicked glee, telling Franny that his game will never set them free. Franny runs toward Maggie through the fields of pickle-green, but the grass is sharp as razors, the meanest blade she's seen. Franny flexes out her claws and shreds the razor glass, then pounces hard on Twizzler and his fluffy bunny ass. She roars with all her might and hisses in his face, "I'm taking Maggie home and leaving this dark place." Aww. See, they messed up the pictures here, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, I can't control how Gemini draws it, but you can tell that they messed up the pictures, but it's okay. But Twizzler only giggles with a wild and jagged sound as the factory trap hums loudly all across the ground. "It's you I want as a slave," he cries with a wicked toothing grin, "or the children go to watered graves where the shadows spin." Franny bows her orange head and agrees to stay behind to save her little Maggie from the bunny's cruel design. Twizzler giggles happily as he breaks the sky apart. "Wave goodbye," he tells his slave with a golden wicked heart. Back at the church, the children hunt beneath the morning sun, the memory of the factory fading until it is gone. But Maggie stops and looks around with a heart so full of fear, searching for her orange friend who no longer standing near. Uh-oh. In the dark and jagged factory, Franny paints with care, hoping Maggie's safe and sound in sunny morning air. Twizzler hops on every table with a super happy bound, while the orange cat stays silent, her paws upon the ground. Oh, at home, little Maggie sits with heavy, aching heart, feeling like her world was tilted and fallen all apart. "I'll get you a new friend," her mommy says with a gentle sigh, but Maggie shakes her curly head with a teardrop in her eye. Yeah, there's no such thing as a new friend. Let me just say that. "There is no one like my Franny," she tells her mother low, "and no one else will make me happy no matter where we go." She stares at the kitchen table where they painted eggs before, wishing for her orange friend to walk through the kitchen door. Yeah, see, there is no replacement for muffins, so I totally get it. And I don't know why I wrote this. I mean, like, that part's so sad, and it's just gonna get sadder. That's all I gotta say. It's just gonna get fucking sadder. For many years in Twizzler's realm, Franny paints each shell, leaving secret clues for Maggie within the factory spell. But the wicked bunny speeds up time with a snap of greedy bone until Franny's fur is frail and gray and she feels so all alone. "You may return," he giggles loud as he breaks the magic chain, sending the old cat back through the mist and the cold, gray rain. Franny limps through her old home, but the halls are still and cold, with no sign of the little girl whose story she once told. She searches every corner until she sees a silver, gentle face, and older Maggie sitting there, favorite sunny place. With one last purr, Franny gives a hug and soft, sweet goodbye kiss, then closes her tired green eyes in a moment of peaceful bliss. It's so sad. I know I'm horrible, but that is my Easter story. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Muffin. I need your opinion. Did you like it? No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Muffin didn't like it. She did not like it. I'm sorry. Mommy writes dark stories, doesn't she? All right, bye, guys.